Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Mars Pattern Warhound Scout Titan from Forge World. It's in one of these Titan boxes. It will set you back £340, not including the weapons, but you do get the head in there, which is probably good news for one or two people out there. The weapons are £45, so you're looking at £90. All in all, it's going to be £430 for a Warhound Titan fully equipped with two weapons. I would strongly recommend you magnetise the weapons so that you can hot swap them about. There are a couple of weapons that are, specific for an arm. So the Plasma Blast Gun is specific to the right arm and the Vulcan Mega Bolter is specific to the left arm. Nothing stopping you from swapping them over, but they are modelled in that way. So the armour plates are kind of curved around the fact that they're on one specific arm. You don't have such an issue with the Inferno cannon or the Titan Turbo Laser. So put that in perspective. They are more ambidextrous weaponry. You didn't get that issue with the Lucius Pattern weapons. They weren't geared towards either arm. Anyway, comes in this Titan box. And it's not just Titans that come in Titan boxes. The Castus Knight Porphyrion, which I unboxed a couple of months ago now, that came in a Titan box. So does the Thunderhawk, so does the Asterius, the Astraeus, Stormbird. You know, you don't have to get Titan to get it in one of these boxes. So this is it. You've got some sellotaped wings that's holding this lid on. Stop it from bursting with goodness. Now, I'm going to be very interested to find out when this was made. Oh yeah, right. Oh, new bags. So it's a new kit. You can tell this year, 2021, you've got the new bags. Wow. Okay, so 1 bag, 2 bag, 3 bag, 4 bag, 5 bag, 6 bag. So 2 more bags than the Porphyrion, and you get this Please Do Not Bend. Now this is very, very important. Try not to lose this. You've got the certificate. Mine is number 6720. Of course, I've got 2 more of these in the collection, so maybe I'll get them all framed. I don't know. Also, what you get is the instruction manual. Now, this is probably the best instruction manual you'll ever come across. It's just terrible. You know, it's from 2003, which is when the Mars Pattern Warhound Titan came about. If you were born in like the 98, 99, yeah, this is probably just showing you just how young you really are, you guys are, because this model did come out 18 years ago now. So you've got the carapace and the torso, you've got the underside and the weapons. You know, it's showing you the weapons even though you don't get any weapons with it at present. And then, yeah, it's just pictures of the model itself, not really an instruction guide. You get this metal grating, which goes in the top. You get this, and it was made 10th of June. Wow, I'm recording this video on the 24th. So this is about 14 days old. And I'm very overjoyed because it was checked by Mr. Will Smith himself on the 10th of June. Oh, here's another picture of the pieces. And that's it. So, you know, for a £340 model, this is what you're getting. 3 double-sided sheets of A4. They really need to bump up their game and change this. I'm not sure how they can do it because it was never CAD designed. So if they were going to bring out CAD instructions, they're going to have to do it from scratch. They may well do at some point, but yeah, you compare those instructions to a Porphyrion, which is only £7 more, and this is the instructions that you kind of come to expect now. I think we're being a bit spoilt with the newer kits compared to the older kits. This is what it used to be like, guys. This is what I had to work with back in sort of 2002, 2003 when I built my first Lucius Pattern Warhound. Anyway, enough about the instructions and the certificate and the grill. You also get this as well. This is a sheet of clear plastic that will go in the head, in the eye slits. So this has been quite a few years since I did an unboxing of one of these. If the desk looks messy, it's just because I've unboxed the Porphyrion, which has probably been on the channel a few months now. But yeah, so we've got 6 bags to get through. We've got these big Carapace pieces. I like how they're the new mold, new matte flavoured pieces. Usually you get them really slippery and slimy. Even though they are matte, I would still 100% recommend you put them in a warm soapy bath for a few hours, change the water, give them a scrub with a toothbrush, all of that stuff, because you don't want to be in a position where later on when you come to spray them, the spray just doesn't stick, and then you're in a right dilemma, because you're going to have to use paint stripper, and then you're going to have to leave them in soak again and use BioStrip and use a number of other products. What I will say with these new sculpts, and you can tell that they're new because they come in the new these new bags, is that they're matte, but they look like there's more detail on them as well. So I don't know whether they've renewed the sculpts at all, but definitely there seems to be more detail on this particular piece than on my Warhound from about 4 or 5 years ago. But anyway, that's one of the parts of the Carapace. This is the torso. Again, there seems to be more detail in there. It looks lovely. So yeah, loads of purity seals. You've got the door, you've got the Aquila, or whatever it is going to be. This is meant to be hollowed out because you put doors there, a trap door there, because you put the doors there because that's the lift, and that's how they come in and out of this Warhound. There's no other way of kind of getting into there other than the 2 hatches on top of the weapons, but they are for the gun servitors. Then you've got this top Carapace, which is absolutely lovely. They will need to be sort of cut out, but nice and solid, nice matte finish. I can't remember whether this was an actual piece that you had to glue on before, but there we go. Bit of slippage on the armour panelling there on the lining, but that's easily fixed. You've got a number of cables if you do want to attach the weapons to these. They're not bendable until you get a hairdryer and heat them up for about a minute or so, probably a bit less. Then you can bend them to your will, and it's up to you if you want to use them. I don't, because I like to hot swap the weapons, and it's almost impossible to do that with these. I mean, you could magnetize the cables, but yeah, it's up to you if you want to just glue the whole Warhound Titan. But for me, for these kind of kits that are £400 or so, I would always strongly recommend you magnetize them and not use the cabling unless you were doing like a diorama or something. Then you've got the other side of the Carapace there. Again, plenty of detail. Is it different? No, I think it is just a mirror image of the other one, but just on the opposite side. But lovely quality pieces there. Got a small bag. And we've actually got a baggie within a baggie. This is new, so this is cool that they've done this. They didn't have to, but they have. So you've got some floaty servitor heads and little flamers, and a number of servo skulls which you might want to attach and put places in the Titan. You've got these parts. So some are connectors for the legs, I want to say. These for the toes. It's odd how they go on, because they kind of like go on to the end, and then the toe goes on top of that. You've got these pipes, you've got the void shields, which do look a bit different to what you're used to in terms of void shields. You've got this kind of light speaker system that goes on the top, underneath inside. You've got these as well, which go on the ends of the weapons where the cables will connect to. You've got these nice Legio Titanicus symbols. You've got some Moderati, a left and a right one. They look like plenty of detail with those lovely sculpts. You've got the top hatches for the weapon servitors. and you've got a load of purity seals and a skull symbol. They're nice because you've got the writing already written in. You've got some pistons and things, which I believe for the toes. Look, small toe pistons, more small toe pistons. These, which are the caps that go on the top of the weapon arms, the shoulders, and then more purity seals and little scrolls and parchment and things. So that's like the I want to call it like the sundries bag, but at the same time it's got those important small toe piston parts. Okay, bag number 3. It's another small bag, and it has some more pistons. These little areas that go inside, this like a little shrine area where you can have your cup of coffee or whatever. You've got the levers and sticks for the moderati. You've got more pistons, plenty of, this is the piston bag really. You've got these extra parts that go on the side of the head inside. Yeah, look at all these pistons. This is the piston bag, guys. You've got some more skulls there. And yeah, so it's mainly just pistons, all kinds of these toe pistons. So it just gives you an idea of the number of pistons and things that are going on with all of these toes. Some of these are hip joint ankle and pistons as well. I think there's 3 on each side, so there should be 6 around here. So yeah, that's the piston bag. Bag number 4. So we get some legs. So we've got this. That looks all right. Yeah, that looks good. So that's one of the legs. This is the thigh as well. And you get something else that goes in there. I think it's this thing. Probably that way around, maybe. Probably that way around. And then that goes something like that with the armor paneling and things. So yeah, they are the legs. So you get 2 pairs. So you get a pair of legs like that, and then you get the toes. These look in very nice condition. I'm very chuffed with these. So yeah, all of them. You get 2 of these, which are like the side toes, and then these are the front ones as well. And then you get the rear ones, which are on these little rollers, I think. And you get the rear ones, which are on the little rollers, I think. So that's those. You get the hips themselves, the hip joints, nice and round, bulbous things. You get a number of aquillas, 1 large aquila and then a couple. These are a bit of a pain to get off this without snapping off, because they're kind of really integrated into there, so you've got to be so careful. I would clip them off the gate and then with a knife very gently work them out. You get this inside roof thing where the siren and the light will go. I mean, these are lights as well, but yeah, that will go there, and then you've got the metal plate that will just go on top of that. So it's worth not gluing that on straight away, painting and spraying and painting this, and then eventually gluing that metal plate on. You've got the Princeps. There he is. Yeah, shame that they didn't do more heads and things for these Titans. For the Warhound ones in particular, that would have been cool, I think. But yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, this Princeps doesn't look like a young, fierce Princeps at all. Looks like an old kind of veteran type thing, which does run a little bit in contrast with normal Warhounds, where the pilot's usually young, ferocious, quick hunters, whereas this guy, I would imagine this guy as being more of a warlord or warmaster kind of Princeps. Anyway, that's him. You've got part of the feet as well. and more pistons. They've sneakily put some pistons in. I think they're the rear leg pistons that go in the back here. Kind of want to say like that, maybe. And then you've also got a throne if you don't want to put him on there. Looks like quite a nice comfy chair, you know. I don't know if it's got some lumbar support and things, but I don't think it's comfy once you're plugged into it. I think that's quite painful experience. But there we go. That's the chair as well. So that's bag 4. Now bag 5, we've got some big armour pieces in here. So this is not a huge number of parts, but they are big parts. Now one of the reasons is because you do get dual shin plates. It's great that you're getting 4 shin plates. They are different, so you can mix and match. I'm not sure what I'll go for this, because with my Mars pattern I think I've gone for 2 with the Aquillas. So for this one I might just go for the normal, but the Aquillas look so cool with it, so I might just go for 1. I don't know, I'm having a decision at the moment of what to go for with that. But they're pretty nice, they go on relatively straightforward. Yeah, plenty of detail on there, they look great, very nice. Then you've got the sort of groin armour there, that looks in decent condition. Yeah, you've got the thigh armour plates, they will only go on like one way. I mean, they're both the same piece, but they'll either go up or down. You've got the neck ring, which is, yeah, it is what it is. You've got the feet, where lots and lots of parts will be going into. You've got the plugs, you've got the pistons, you've got the toes, you've got the rear toes, all kinds of things will go on this. And yeah, it's not a big area for the Titan to be supported on. That's why you've got to make such a good job with all of the toes and the pistons to support it. You've got this rear like exhaust stack, not a huge number of exhausts there. You know, you've got your 5. You've got the lift that's inside the Titan that lowers and raises for the Princeps and Moderati and the Tech Priest to you know, move up and down. You've got the rear big exhausts. I think they probably go on that way, I want to say. Yeah, these will go on to the back of that Carapace that we saw near the beginning. Yeah, they're fine. And finally, we're on to bag 6, the last bag of the Warhound Titan. It's been a journey, but I'm hoping this is a point we get some head. And here it is. So this is the head itself. It's all sort of one piece. Plenty of detail in there, look. Again, there's no need to really magnetise this top armour plate for the head. It nestles on there very nicely. You could put a couple of magnets in there that will just attach to that bit if you really wanted to. You're going to have to clean up these, of course, and put the clear perspex in. Again, up to you if you want to glue the perspex on first and then spray it, or put them in afterwards and have them really clear. I'm not sure what I did with my one, but we'll have to find out. But that will just slot on there, and then there's your iconic Warhound muzzle face thing. You've got the hips as well. Fantastic. You got put the ball joints in there, and then the ball joints connect to the legs. Fine. It doesn't have any like point defense weapons at all. This Warhound, it's a scout Titan. It's there to scout ahead and to flank the enemy and to hunt in packs. So only got those 2 weapons. It doesn't have a Carapace weapon. Doesn't have any, like, it doesn't even have like a little Mauler bolt cannon underneath it or anything. So it relies on its speed to get out of the way of things and to avoid big hordes, and will support knights, and knights should really support it. These are the weapon servitors, which I've talked so much about during this unboxing. They are slightly different. They've got different command consoles. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, it's nice that they haven't just done a you know, like for like. The servitors themselves are different, and the command consoles and the way they're plugged in and things. That's a nice attention to detail there. I like that. And if you glue the top carapace hatches in a certain way, you can have it so that you can take the carapace off and on, and when you take it off you can then see these two in all their glory. So I would take a fair bit of time in painting these as well. This is the main door that separates I think the engine area to the rest of the interior of the main interior of the Warhound Titan. I think it would go somewhere like that. So it just an extra protection for this engine area, where I'm sure you can make your coffee and tea and whatnot at this console. Pretty cool. But yeah, this is quite a chunky piece with some pipes, and there's no slippage on there, so that looks like a really nice piece too. And with that, we have reached the end of this unboxing for the Warhound Titan. It is one of my favourite Titans that Forge World do and that is in existence. I put it at a close second in terms of the looks of the Titan compared to the Warlord. Warlord is still my favourite kit, but also looks wise, but this is a very close second. What do you guys think of this Warhound Titan? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down below. Now, I will be unboxing and reviewing you know, some of the weapons separately, so stay tuned to the channel for those. And because it is Titan month, I will be unboxing and reviewing other Titans and weapons and all kinds of things. So I hope you're enjoying this Titan month so far. What do you guys think of the Warhound Titan itself? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.